Hello.
In advance?
Not in advance.
Oh.
Why not? Hello and welcome to the Talking Point.
I'm resting clear on games, phones and all sorts. Yeah.
Are you destroying my electronics?
I am.
Fair enough. Talking Point is our rambling video where we try to have a topic. It's not as much that we try to prepare for anything, it's just that we have a topic.
It's a warm-up. It's a chance for us to get more drunk before we do a podcast.
It is an excuse to have a drink. And the topic of the last one was Twitch plays Pokemon and what would you like them to see like to see them play next.
We should have said what feasibly could they play next. Because the only suggestion we had that actually worked was Simon, which was more Pokemon. Which
is exactly what they did. Because in between us recording that one and this one, not only did they finish Pokemon Red, so got to the end of the game and finished it, they've started Pokemon Crystal, which was the GB Colour one. Yeah.
I'll be honest. I kind of lost track of Pokemon. I remember when Red came out and then Crystal came out with all these new Pokemon. All I thought was you money-grabbing bastards.
There was Red, Blue and Yellow.
Yeah, I remember those.
And then there's...
I think I had Red. I think my brother had Blue.
There was Crystal and Diamond. Or was Diamond later? No, Diamond was much later. It was Crystal.
It's been Black and White.
Black and White are recent.
It doesn't matter. I want to contribute, right? There has been a Black and White. There has been a Diamond. There was probably another one that went alongside Crystal.
I think there was a Ruby.
Yeah, maybe.
Ruby and Sapphire.
But do you not think that the Pokemon universe gotta catch them all, right? Great tagline, but then they just move the goalposts every time. It's getting ridiculous now. The cards had a limited number of Pokemon, didn't they? And then they must.
Well, no, because they kept bringing out the cards. I saw adverts for the Pokemon X and Y cards on TV today because they've got the new legendary Pokemons and the Mega Evolutions on the cards now.
What the fuck's a Mega Evolution?
Oh, it's an extra evolution. It's a temporary evolution. Makes your Blastoise more powerful.
Oh. Actually, yeah, I can actually be proud to say I currently have a Blastoise.
Well done.
Like some kind of first world anarchist, I chose Squirtle on Pokemon Red. That's how I roll.
There's no difference between red and blue.
No, I know. There was no difference, but if you got the red one, it's all geared towards Charmander or whatever it was, the dragony one.
No, that just happens to have been the picture on the box. Yeah, there was absolutely no fucking difference.
And then the blue one had the Squirtle. What annoyed me was the fact that like Pikachu was the key character.
In the cartoon, yeah.
Yeah, and you didn't get to choose Pikachu. I have a Pikachu now, and I'm not letting the bastard evolve, just out of spite. But, yeah, I called him Dave.
Seems to work for that dickhead in the show.
Yeah. Ash Ketchum. It's not original, is it, really?
I always thought it was Ketchup.
Well, it is. It's Ketchum, but let's be honest, it's Ketchum. It's a really shit play on words. But either way, the Pokemon... I don't even know where I was going with this. I like Pokemon. I've put more hours into Pokemon than I have Faster Than Light.
That's depressing.
That's saying something, because my Faster Than Light game time is getting a bit...
Are you still playing it?
Yeah. Pokemon now.
So that's it, one game at a time. Is that your limit?
Fast and Light is great, but Pokemon's my youth coming back. I'm actually tempted to buy an old Game Boy and attach a silly screen to it so I could see it back. That's all I remember from my Game Boy days.
With your stack of AA batteries.
Oh, it's brilliant. I miss my Game Boy.
Or just buy a shell and put the fucking Raspberry Pi in it.
No, because that's in my joysticks. And that's not quite that portable. I've got a Game Boy emulator on it. I should just play it on there.
Yeah.
But now I'm wondering, is my saved game saved on the emulator or saved on the ROM?
They're saved
it's a zip file, so I imagine... I don't know where it was.
I think they're saved as binary files within the emulator.
See, now that sucks.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, the point was we asked what should they play next. They went ahead and started playing Pokemon again, and our listeners gave us some suggestions.
Not one of them was good.
They were, because there was some good ones in there. Starting with Alec Ross Bauer with Skyrim. Now, I would love to see them try and play Skyrim. I would not love to see the state of everybody's carpets as they had seizures from the fucking spazzing out of the 3D camera.
That's what I don't understand. First of all, you can't translate mouse movements to keyboard. That's just not doable.
It's all controlled via text, so you've got kind of you've got some serious limitations there.
Yeah. But beyond that, as well, it's a complicated game. It requires aim and response, which...
Yeah. However, playing some of the older Elder Scrolls games might be a viable option.
I can't say I've ever played them, but I'm imagining top-down isometric.
I think the original ones were, yeah. I seem to remember something like that. I could be thinking of many, many other games, though.
Yeah. I know Fallout definitely was like... Fallout would work.
Yeah.
It's practically the same game, isn't it, right?
I suppose Fallout could kind of work if you kind of put it on a robot control, so everybody lost control of the of the movement, and the game would just play itself.
You just activate VATS every now and then.
And then, whenever you get into combat, VATS activates, and the people get to choose, and then they get to choose the conversation strings, and you could effectively play Mass Effect, Skyrim, and all that way, but you'd have to take movement and camera control out of the hands of the players.
It'd basically be like some kind of possession-like experience. Imagine playing the game, so one person controls it, everyone else chips in every now and then. You've got backseat drivers to Skyrim.
But that's the only way you could do Skyrim. It'd be somebody would have to play through the game and control the camera.
I think we're overthinking this.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a bad idea, Alec. Bad Alec.
Steve Chambers went with Metroid Prime or Fusion.
Another one.
No, again, go back a couple of generations, get the earlier Metroids. That game sparked an entire fucking genre. It's
fair enough. You could do Metal Gear as well if you're going back that far. That'd be quite cool.
Simon went for more Pokemon.
Which, to be fair, he's bang on the money.
Yeah.
He got it right. He also said Tetris.
And I think that'd work.
I think it'd be hilarious.
Tetris on a loop, and it tracks the high score.
It's just how you would... You'd have to do some limitation, otherwise your piece would just be perpetually spinning. Every time. But that's never going to get anywhere.
Well, then, but then you get the anarchy and democracy move. So you got where...
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, where Pokemon is, you can't do anything while you're mid-stride. Tetris, you can always do something. So yeah, but you're just taking lots of commands, so you'd end up just doing that as it goes down.
But anarchy / democracy would fix that, because when it goes into democracy mode, then it would be amalgams of moves.
But you'd have to have some kind of delay, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You'd have to move however many,
Stuart Renton went for his Metroidvania of choice, which is Super House of Dead Ninjas, which we still have to play.
Yeah.
It's that really cool looking one that he suggested we play as part of our drunken gaming things.
Ah, right. Yeah, we watched a video of it.
Yeah, we watched a video of it. It looked very good, and I reckon, because it's Metroidvania, it's 2D, side-scrolling platformer, it'd work.
I wonder if this is picking up the fact it sounds like someone's having a piss around the corner.
If it is, it's the washing machine.
Yeah. Secret World is one that came up.
Secret World, again, it's got the 3D camera issue. It's an MMO, it's got all the puzzle stuff.
I think of all of these things, there's very few that are actually doable. To be fair,
feasible
isn't doable. We can't even do it by ourselves. There is no chance.
No.
Anarchist or democratized internet could ever do it. Never played this one.
Octodad, Deadliest Catch. Have you not played it? Well, you won't have played it because it's not fully out yet.
There you go then. No, I haven't.
You are an octopus pretending to be a human, and you are not to be discovered, and you have control of all of his limbs independently.
How is it?
Yeah, it's weird to control, but yes, it's the idea is you're supposed to be this octopus pretending to be a human.
Okay.
And you are to go through your life and not be discovered. It looks incredible.
You have extra limbs.
Well, no, because you've got 2 in each arm and 2
as
your legs.
And what about the other 4?
2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2.
Oh, sorry, there's 2 and 2. Right, sorry, I had 1.
Yeah.
And then surplus. It's like Shiva. It is Shiva, isn't it? The god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to close that door.
Typing of the Dead. That was just never, ever going to work. Because everyone has the same goal, so everyone should work towards it. But everyone has the same goal in Pokemon. Nobody works towards it. You're just going to have some dick that goes Z. Z. In the middle of every single fucking word. You'll never get anything done. The internet is full of dicks.
Yeah, the internet is full of bastards. But I think it might actually work. I think it'd be fun to watch.
Just watching everyone typing the word really quickly.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they've got to type it in really quickly and hit enter in between.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they'd have to... Because if you get one person typing in the word, that's not really much fun.
Fair point.
It may be, if you actually had people type in the words and actually just took the words from the chat log, it might actually be the fastest ever playthrough of Typing of the Dead.
It's just done, isn't it? Pretty much, yeah. Link to the Past and any Bomberman game. Bomberman, yes.
Yes. Bomberman, I think it could be done as 4 players.
If you could stream each feed.
Well, Bomberman, you get all 4 players on the same screen anyway, so you only need one stream.
Oh yeah. And then somehow dictate. As long as there's got to be a way to determine what side you're on when you enter the chat stream, so you know which character you are. If you do it randomly, you're just going to have people bombing themselves constantly. No,
you just take the same way as you're doing up, down, left, right in the normal chat. You could just have the numbers of the characters. So if you're controlling 4, you go 4 up, 4 down, 4 left, 4 right, 4 bomb.
Fair point, yeah. That'd be interesting to see. The other suggestion of Tony Hawk's, though.
Yeah, Tony Hawk's
3D.
Yeah, it's... But the original one really wasn't. It was 3D, but you had no control over that fucking camera.
No, it's 3D in the sense that you can't just press right, you have to hold it.
Yeah.
Which means potentially you're just either going to go in circles or nothing will happen, you'll never jump, you'll never do it. There's timing involved. I mean, it's never going to work.
I remembered one. Zork.
Yes. How? No. How would that work?
Well, it's text-based, isn't it? So you'd have to basically...
Yeah, but 20 attempts at go est. Is going to be... I don't understand go est. Please enter another command. Use ats. No. Was that axe? Nothing would work because you
but that would be the fun because...
You'd never do anything.
And in Pokemon, they spend half their time in a fucking menu going in, out, cancel, in, out, give away Pokemon, in, out.
Go Nerf. I don't understand Nerf. Go Nath.
They went...
I don't understand
They
Nath.
went into a poker centre to heal their Pokemon because all of them had their asses handed to them. And walked out with only one Pokemon left because they'd thrown the rest away. And didn't get round to getting the fucker healed.
I love the fact that any time a PC was on screen, everyone just kind of went, "Oh God, brace yourselves, we're gonna lose them." It's clear that the world is just full of dicks.
Yeah, but Zork would work because it's text-based.
But you have to type in your commands, don't you? If you could shortcut them, so up is go north, down is go, that would work. If you have to type in go north, you have no chance in hell of that ever working.
No, but if there's a group of people all saying go north, which is what happened, then it'll just take whatever one's in the feed.
See, my retarded brain had them typing a character each.
No, I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking just the text-based commands being typed into the game.
Everyone going G G G G G. Oh, space, N, Z. Fuck.
No, I wasn't thinking that far. If you're going text-based, then you let them put in the entire command string. And that would work.
You're more smartified than me.
That would work really well.
Yeah.
I think a text-based game would be a natural choice for the next one.
Yeah, my approach wouldn't work. Yeah.
Roy suggested Mighty Quest for epic loot. No, Roy. Just no. No.
Again, not played. I know of it. Does that count for anything?
Yes.
Do I get a brownie point?
No.
No. What? Yeah. Why no? What?
Because it's reaction based.
Right. So no.
Yeah, you got to get through other people's dungeons. and be able to react to the traps that they've put in place, and it just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Uh,
We mentioned Final Fantasy, I'm sure, but Final Fantasy 7, I reckon, would probably be a good one.
yes. You were worried about the 30-foot tall chocobo, if I remember rightly.
I remember none of this.
You were worried about a 30-foot tall chocobo.
Yeah. I'm lost. And then Simon reiterated, more Pokemon and Tetris.
Yeah.
I think he has the most sensible suggestions out of all of them.
Yeah.
Well, shit out of luck now, aren't we?
Yeah.
We should have another question, really. But
I really
We
should.
didn't think this far ahead. So, Paddy's going to think of one on the fly. Yeah, this isn't going to work. This is going to be like a minute of awkward silence or me rambling, trying to stall while you think up something desperately. The worst thing is on video, they can see you looking around the room at everything, just trying to figure something out. But you got nothing.
We may have to pause. We'll pop this up.
Do you guys like beer? What's your favourite? No, we're not doing what's your favourite beer. No. It's going to be remotely gaming related.
No, it doesn't.
What game is your childhood? What game encapsulates your entire childhood of games? Not your entire childhood, like, because mine would be FIFA technically, because I played a lot of football. But FIFA doesn't encapsulate my childhood. Pokemon, like I said earlier, that's my... I remember having a little red Game Boy Color.
See, I had the...
We had the original as well, I think.
Yeah. I had the grey one. The grey one with it.
Did you have the little lens thing?
No, I wasn't posh enough to have the little lens thing. I just had to squint.
Yeah, I remember having the lens thing, and we had like the cheap game knockoffs of all of the accessories.
Yeah.
nothing quite worked as it should. But I only remember Pokemon. No other game at all. If I go back further, I had the NES as well, but that was just Mario.
Yeah.
And that's a really boring thing to say. Mario sums up my childhood. Yeah, you and 6 million others.
See, that's going to be annoying, because now I'm going to have to say Sonic. Because...
Technically, you don't expect that, because you're older.
Yeah.
Yours should be like Pong.
Not that much older, you cunt.
Sorry.
But it is... Even though I had consoles and earlier platforms, my strongest gaming memories from a child are the year that my parents very unwisely decided that in order to get me and my slightly younger sister to be friends,
Communicate.
they'd buy her the TV and me the Mega Drive.
No, that just gives you kind of leverage.
Yeah.
Whoever has the other bit.
Yeah. She had the TV, I had the Mega Drive.
Technically, she had the leverage, though.
Yeah, it didn't take very long before I also had a TV and she had a SNES. Which effectively meant she had a TV and I had a Mega Drive and a SNES. Because I was the older brother.
Yeah. That's the one thing I liked about Pokemon. I walked into a room the other day and it was filled with SNESes.
Yeah.
You walk up and it says, "It's a SNES!" Nintendo, you shrewd bastards.
But I remember playing Sonic to death. The one game that my sister was better at me, though, is Columns. I have never seen anybody that can play Columns to the level that my sister could. She was some kind of freak. Because
I can't remember what Columns is.
it's the 3-gem one where you've got to rotate them to make the blocks of 3 or 4. And
Right, I get it.
And by the time she was done playing it, these things were dropping so fast I couldn't fucking see them anymore. She got to level 78 or something like that, and I was just going, what is wrong with you? But they are. Then it was Sonic the Hedgehog, Columns, because we had the Mega Games pack, so we had Columns, Road Rash, and Italian.
You're pointing at the games across the room. You still have half of these.
No, I've repurchased half of these.
Yeah, fair enough.
And Tasmania is
Yeah,
over there.
looking at Taz. I remember Taz.
Those early Mega Drive games, and there was I I've forgotten the name of it. There was one on the SNES that really sticks in my mind, and it involved 2 cavemen, and I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
And that look on your face says you know what game I'm talking about as well.
Yeah, but not. It's like you can see it,
Yeah.
but you've no idea.
Because it's not Toe Jam and Earl.
No, I remember Toe Jam and Earl, but it's got to be the second Toe Jam and Earl.
Escape from Funkatron, yeah.
Yeah, that was the good one. The first one wasn't that good.
No.
I went back and played it, and I just couldn't get to grips with it. I just didn't like it. Animaniacs for NES.
See, I don't think I played that.
Oh, that was a good game, like really good game. I still remember like the cheats. Like, I can picture swimming up and jumping out of the level,
Yeah.
Mario-esque, going on the top of the level. And that I used to love that game. It's weird how you just pick out single games. I had a game called Pirates, and all I remember about it was the fact that you actually had a map, and it was vast, and you'd literally have to sail your ship from place to place.
Yeah.
And then you get there, you'd have a little sword fight, and then you'd go somewhere else. The game was shit. But I just remember having this map and thinking, wow, look at all the places. It was like the first GTA in terms of scale.
Yeah.
Looking at it and thinking, I can go from here to there, and you start moving. It's like, that's an island, it doesn't look like this island. Where am I? It doesn't matter what you did.
The map had no relevance to the
It
game,
doesn't matter what you did, it never seemed to match. But, yeah.
So you're going with Pokemon as your...
I'm going to go with Pokemon, because I
Okay.
put a lot of hours in.
I'm going to go with Sonic because it did start a crazy addiction that even though the recent games have been all shocking, I can't shake. I will still buy a Sonic game.
I don't know who I was looking at the other day, but on Twitter somebody put, Sega, I have a tip on how to recover all of your money and all the sunken... Make a good Sonic game. It's as simple as that. If you make a decent Sonic game, Sega's survived. Because Sonic is the only thing they really have.
Yeah.
As harsh as that sounds. They have other franchises, and some of them are quite big, but Sonic...
Afterburner.
Yeah, Sonic is their franchise.
Yeah.
And they have bastardized it more than anyone else in the world.
Well, the fact that they're having to reboot the entire fucking universe to get the next game out.
Why did he drive a car?
That was explained away, and there was a reason for it.
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me now.
Yeah.
It's a level pegging.
It was for fairness' sake, because he knows that he could win the race if he was on foot, and he agreed to play by...
Despite the fact that Tails is just as fast as
Yes,
him,
we've been through
as
this
is
as well.
Knuckles, except for they can fly and punch through shit.
Yeah.
So really, Sonic is the weak link
Yeah.
out of him and his mates.
And in
He's the special kid.
And in the Sonic
Look how fast I am!
in the Sonic Boom universe, Amy, the pink hedgehog, is just as fast.
Well, there you go. Sonic really isn't that special, is he?
No.
He thinks he's really fast. I think Eggman's... Sorry, oh God, did I just call him that?
Yes, you did.
Robotnik is just slow. He's like really, really slow.
Well, he's not. Robotnik can keep up. His machines can keep up with him.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. He has machines to keep up
So
with Sonic.
the people that are as fast as Sonic are Amy Rose, Tails, Knuckles, Robotnik when he's in his machine, Shadow, Silver, Metal,
Everyone in the Sonic universe, basically.
Metal Sonic.
But the little chicken and the robot could never keep up. I watched the cartoons.
The little chicken.
There's a chicken dude and a robot. The chicken I may be wrong, but the robot definitely exists.
The robot Robotnik.
Looks like Diglett, but with a spirally nose.
Oh, he's the spiral digger guy.
The fact I just described that by using a Pokemon card. I spent too long playing that
No,
game.
they're the guys from Aqua Ruins. They pop through the wall and adds
Yeah.
diggers. Yeah, those two random enemies, they don't count.
Yeah. I think they're only in the cartoons as well, really well.
No, they were in Sonic 3.
Oh, they were in there. Okay. So Sonic is average pace.
Yeah,
Robotnik's a bit slow because he's fat, and rightly so.
yeah.
He's
And
gonna
he
be a
only
bit slower.
built two machines capable of keeping up with Sonic, and both of them rebelled against him.
He built them.
Yeah.
You'd think his programming skills need work.
He built two. robots that were capable of keeping up with Sonic. Eco 1, I think it was, Ecto 1, or something like that.
That sounds Ghostbuster-esque, I'll be honest.
Yeah, but it was the robotic Robotnik,
right,
and Metal Sonic.
Fair enough.
So he built those two machines that were able to...
And neither of them did what he wanted.
Yeah. Both of them tried to kill him and then decided, I can't be bothered anymore, and stopped.
I feel like we're going off on a tangent here.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah. We're discussing your youth in proper depth, aren't we?
I think we should stop.
So, yeah, what games...
What game
encapsulates your entire youth? Everything about... Yeah. Make up a reason as well, don't just... Yeah.
You don't just give us a game title, give us a reason. Because...
If Simon puts Pokemon or Tetris, I feel like he's just phoning it in. Oh well. Bye.